They start with Rashad White in the backfield from the 37-yard line. Off play action, Mayfield steps up, fires, caught on the other side of the 50-yard line. Thank God.
No doubt.
3rd and 5. Mayfield fires over the middle into traffic, and that is hauled in. And Evans, forward progress will net him. Watching that game last week, he was everywhere, like every play.
Yeah, pick 6 too.
3rd and 9, caught and blocking out in front as he goes to the tight end, and that's Cade Otton. Yeah, Otton had the game-winning touchdown in the game here between the Bucs and the Falcons last year. Mayfield fires, that's caught. Fake toss, comes back the other way, wide open, touchdown. So Evans comes back into the game and scores. Fired, caught, and just a little short of the first down. Here's Mayfield throwing on the run, caught at the 40-yard line. Tight end Otton, and he's breaking tackles.
But it is something Liam Cohen wants to try to emphasize and make teams have to respect.
Despite that, they've gotten to the playoffs. Wide open, Evans, touchdown.
He's reading this safety, and the safety comes down. Now he's got a one-on-one opportunity. That is a mismatch against a backup nickel there. You take that all day.
Helmet to helmet from the 15. Toss here. Room. Nice move to the 5 goes Bucky Irving. Evans split left. Godwin to the right. Baker throws to the corner, and that's caught. Sterling Shepard comes up with it.
Look at this coverage right here. I mean, that's pretty tight. And look where he puts the ball. I mean, that is an outstanding throw by Baker Mayfield.
So that's a gain of 21. The ball into Falcon territory. On the move, throwing, caught to the 40-yard line.
Gets in his chance to be a defensive coordinator, and after that experience, really understands offenses that much better.
Mayfield escapes. He's going to run, and he's going to bang his way close to a first down. First-round pick, 26th overall. Over the middle, that's caught. Tight end, Otton.
Done a better job of getting him out of that rhythm.
Mayfield in the pocket, fires over the middle, caught. Going to be a first down. Evans making that grab there from the 43-yard line. Mayfield stepping up. Going to run with it. Going to get a first down and several more. Pressure. Escapes again. Slides to a stop at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 5. Play action. Backside screen. Irving. Look at those moves.